Today we're going to introduce to you into a tasting of Tribal Mezcal right here on the Tequila Hombre, coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre. Today we're going to dive down deep and take a look at and do a tasting of a mezcal, and it is Tribal Mezcal. First, I want to kind of touch a little bit on mezcal. Now, if you've tried a mezcal before and thought you didn't like it because of the smoke, don't give up on it. I tried it once. The first time I tried it, I was like, whoa, the smoke is overpowering. I don't like the smoke. Mezcal is not for me. But then some of my friends who are mezcal people said, just don't give up on it. You can develop a taste for it. And so I started trying different mezcals, and I have a few now. And I started kind of developing a taste for the smoke and getting past the smoke and really picking up some of the nuances of the different kinds of agave they use. And now I kind of enjoy it. So if you've tried a mezcal before and decided you don't like it, don't be afraid to go back and revisit it and to keep trying other ones. And you might just find out that you develop a taste for the smoke and you develop the palate for the mezcal, and you'll actually enjoy them pretty much. Like I enjoy these, I enjoy them a lot. So don't give up on it just because you tried it once and thought that the smoky part of it wasn't good for you. Okay, so now that we talked a little bit about mezcals and the taste of it and how it's kind of acquired taste, let's talk about how this particular mezcal is made. Now, this mezcal is an ensemble, which means they use multiple kinds of agave for it. They use espadín, tobala, and quiche. Now, what's kind of really different about the way this brand works is they have two master mezcaleros that work with them. One who focuses on the espadín, on farming and making mezcal with the espadín, and another that focuses on the wild agave. So he does the tobala and the quiche. Now, what they do is they have these two mezcaleros make their batches, and then they bring them together and blend them. And it's not like one of those Reese's peanut butter cups where, oh, you got your tobala in my quiche, and you got your espadín in my tobala. And no, they don't just like bump into each other and spill. It's actually very, very carefully crafted to get the flavor profile that they want for this particular ensemble. So it's also cooked in earthen pit, so you get that nice smokiness to it. And then it is milled using a tahona, and then they ferment and then distill in the typical artisanal mezcal way and produce their mezcals. So let's now dive down, take a look at the bottle a little bit and see what the bottle is all about, and then we'll get into the tasting. Diving down and taking a look at this bottle, you can see it starts off as 100% agave. So it is made from agave, just not Weber Blue agave like tequila is. And then you can see the back label through the top, which looks really cool. It is 46% alcohol by volume. And some of the awards they won from the San Francisco Spirit Competition, 2016 Best Mezcal, and then also the 2016 Double Gold Award. Then it has the Tribal logo. Then Joven, which is a Blanco basically for mezcals. Mezcal Artisanal, and then where it is produced, as well as the date it was produced, and lot number, where all the information, Horno, and all that information that you need there. And also that it is an ensemble of Augustifolia, Potatorum, and Karwieski. And then on the back side, it's 46% alcohol volume, Tribal, where it's made, who imports it, and it is the three different kinds of agave they use: espadín, which is 8 years old; tobala, which is 12 years old; and quiche, which is 12 years old. And then your warnings: And then the government tax label and the hologram, which verifies that it is approved mezcal. So there you go. That is the bottle. It's a really nice looking bottle. And now we'll go up and take care of the tasting. All right, now that we had a chance to take a look at the bottle, let's get into the tasting. And for this mezcal, I will be using the Jarrito Stazzle nosing glass. This is the mezcal and high proof version, which you notice is a smaller glass with a little bit wider mouth on it. It allows the higher proof spirits to open up, as well as the mezcals, and for you to catch all the nuances of them. So let's pour a little bit of this and check it out. Let's see how it pops. Nice. Okay, a little bit of pop on the cork there. It is an artificial cork, which is good. Keeps evaporation down and keeps a good seal on the bottle. We'll pour a little bit of the mezcal in there. I poured probably a little bit more than I should have, but it's okay. We'll drink it, right? That's what we're all about. All right, so looking at this, you can see it coats the glass. It's very crystal clear, which is what you want in a Joven, which is a Blanco. But if you look, you can see how it coats the glass. It's and the legs running down the glass. Very nice. Looks like the viscosity on it's going to be a little creamy, which I like. It does. You can see all the legs and stuff running down the glass. See those? Yeah, very nice, right? Very pretty. Very pretty. All right. On the nose. Wow. You get the smokiness up front. And then the beautiful cooked agave, which you get a very mineral, like water kind of smell with it as well. And then sweetness from the cooked agave. Very grassy, herbal. A little bit of floralness to it too. It smells beautiful. You know, it kind of smells like when you pick up fresh cut flowers. And you get a little bit of the stem and then the floral notes from the flowers and stuff from like a bouquet. It smells like that. It smells beautiful. And it has sweetness to it too. It's a little bit of sweetness coming through. Actually, a lot of sweetness. It smells very nice. Let's taste it. Very creamy, buttery mouthfeel on it. It's very nice. Very creamy, oily, creamy. I'm getting smoke up front. Just a little bit of smoke. And then you get this wonderful agave taste. It's got kind of a grassy, vegetal kind of taste to it. And then like sweetness. So you get like that like cinnamon. I'm getting lemongrass. Like baking spices definitely coming through. A hint of citrus. A little bit of anise, like the black licorice. And it has just a mild heat that comes through. This is very nice. Very good sipper. I definitely could sit here and sip on this. Yeah, definitely getting some anise in there. It's very well rounded, so it's not overly sweet. It has a little bit of that bitterness in there too to round it out, so it's actually very pleasing to the palate. I would definitely recommend this. The heat's not really bad at all either. It's just a mild heat, but I think it really brings the flavor profile up. It really makes the flavor profile pop on this. This is a very good mezcal. If you get a chance to, or you see a bottle, don't be afraid to grab this. You know, after a while, you don't even really taste the smoke. On the first sip, you get a little bit of the smokiness, but after that, the smoke is pretty much gone. It's there, but I get mostly the agave. This has to be one of my favorite that I've tried so far. You get a chance, check them out. It's Tribal. This is their ensemble. It's called the Ensemble 103. Very nice mezcal. I highly recommend it. You see it, grab it, try it. You will not be disappointed. If you've tried it already, please feel free to comment below. You have questions about mezcals, please comment below. You want to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about? Feel free to comment below. Give us a like too. Make sure you subscribe. Check out some of our other videos that are coming up, and as well as check out some of the videos that we already have on our channel. Well, that's it for right now. I'm going to finish the rest of this mezcal. And like I always say, life is too short to drink bad mezcal. Salud.